Anyway, we've loaded back up. What's this? The metaverse. Was this before the Facebook took over the name? What is this? Files? Happy thoughts. What the fuck? Traceback.txt. Uncaught VM runtime exception occurred. What? Virtual machine runtime exception occurred. Game script line 67 and script call ch5 main. Calling new context. What? Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I could probably fix this. I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. What? Quantum server build. VM runtime. Run date. Huh? So okay, is this a simulation, bro? Are you gonna tell me it's a fucking simulation? Is there a simulation? Is this just a fucking simulation? Is this just a fucking simulation and Monica's like the user looking down upon me, laughing at the game she's making me play? Font licenses? I thought there's gonna be something in here, but I really don't want to read through all of this. I ain't even gonna lie to you. What are these? So she literally just deleted the character folder for Sayori. Like, the character folder for Sayori's gone. It's also really interesting that Monica's character folder is much bigger than the other two's. Unable to open file. Unknown file type. Unknown file type. Game. Fonts, images, poem words. Sayori's winning words. What? Oh, this shows you the scores for each person. So it's literally just like a fucking simulation. It's literally a game within a game right now. What the fuck is going on? What's the saves? Is it actually all of my saves? 0 bytes. No, there's nothing in them. What? Internal? What's this? Oh, there's nothing in it. What does that mean? Why the fuck's it empty? Note insecure directory. It's just scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need to access files from the encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug it directly into the thin client. Do not copy them here. Ria is working on setting up a proxy mail server so we can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher ups. Keep everything offline until then. Paula. So we've learned 2 new names. Neither of them were in the game before. And also, hold up. I'm just realizing. I'm acting like Monica's controlling all this shit. I'm looking at my PC right now, and I'm looking at the simulation myself. Am I the one doing this shit? Settings. Data collected 27%. What the fuck? Music. Music do go kind of crazy. I have been enjoying the music. Pictures. And you see all the pictures. From all... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I haven't locked any secrets yet. Backgrounds. Sketch. Jesus. Interesting. Okay. What's the side stories? Trust and understanding. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems, different characters, and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. I think we'll come back to this, and we'll just get on with the main game. That is interesting. Ba ba ba. Ba ba bum 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 bum. Okay, Suri's gone. Like, she was deleted from the game files, and now she's just a mismatch of the other 3 characters, I guess. Okay. And the play button's not really there anymore. Let's click play. Let's go. What the fuck? The music, do you hear that? Do you hear the music? What's this text? I guess because Sayori was deleted? Like, it's basically the same music, but something uncanny about it, right? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Huh. That girl is gay Goguga. I'm turning my headset down a second. My neighbor and good friends in Spirit Children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's kind of works, I hope, because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Oh my god. Also, this shit's loud as hell. There we go. Dude, I love gay goo 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 goo. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Man, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better than running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let cab up to me. You alright? What's up? I don't think they are in here. I don't think your pills are in here, Egg, I'm sorry. No, I don't see them. Sorry, I came for pills and they're not in here. For some reason, she, like, squatted at the door. The camera doesn't see the door at all, but she always opens the door, like, really low down, just in case. Oh, bless her. I found them right in front of me, as usual. What? It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Someone's rewriting the game files as we're playing. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Chill, bro. Chill. Kind of weird. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. My guy. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Kelby? Monica? So before that was Sayori, like, right? I'd finished school and Sayori would talk to me. And that's been replaced with Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we've already talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, oh my. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for? Anyway. Oh, I just been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. We're getting like the spark notes of what happened the last playthrough. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Ooh, a literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. I have to do the math for a second, alright? Sorry. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? Zoe insists the manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Dude, this dude's such a fucking simp. It's crazy. He hears someone mention she in passing, is instant like, a woman? A woman that I could speak to? What? I could bestow my eyes upon a woman? Please. Hey, Kelby. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? You bet your ass I am. And there's a woman in it. Count me in. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I wouldn't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it'd make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Kelby. You know that? She's trying too hard, right? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. She's trying too hard. It feels fishy. I don't fuck with Monica like that. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school, and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Natsuki hasn't changed one bit, huh? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Kelby. All words escape me in this situation. There's 3 women? Aruga! Aruga! Sorry. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes it look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. She's now the vice president. Interesting. Okay. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So I ran into Kelby in a classroom, and he decided to come back, check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance if you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know, sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. She was gonna make cupcakes, wasn't she? Why don't you come sit down, Kelby? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yu walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit in front of each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As part of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Kelby, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, does doom scrolling count as reading? I do that a lot. Considering how little I've read these past years, I didn't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants you to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much to read her, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity, nailed it, and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep philosophical elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, that feels a little metagaming right now, girl. Yuri, that feels a little too meta right now. The fact that some dude made this game and wrote that line right there, I feel like he's stroking himself off a little too much. No? He's basically insulting the player for their lack of imagination to like, think of what's going on right now. Bitch. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about the cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share some sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? It's like a Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically. Dude, that fucking word, bro. And Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we should all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Kelby? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All two girls step back with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Kelby. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, defenses against these girls. Bro's a simp. It's crazy. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel bad for letting everyone down in this situation. Dude, this is like guilt-tripping you, bro. It's like guilt-tripping. It's crazy. Who am I going to pursue this time? That's a good question. I'm thinking Yuri. Yuri is my, second choice last time. And I feel like I kind of want to work my way to Monica. I feel like she's the stem of all this, the root, So I'm going to go Yuri, then Natsuki, then Monica. I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Kelby? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Kelby, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kelby, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. I wonder how this is going to change. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Perhaps, huh? Monica seems like a pick-me girl. I think you're right. It feels more so that the Monica love bombing almost feels more overbearing this run. I feel like it was like kind of soft and soft, like she was just being nice last run. This run it feels like a lot more Monica, like, hey, I'm here, pick me. And I feel like that's gonna happen all throughout. I really do. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's go. Let's lock in Yuri. Have you unlocked a Oh, you've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. What? Nothing is real? Question mark. What? Scars. Defeat. Depression. Melancholy. Disaster. Despise. I think I hit fester, but that's fine. Fear. Empty. Effulgent. What's that mean? Kind of fucked that world, huh? Hopeless. Disarray. Unrequited. Oh my, what a word. Fantasy. What? She literally said she likes fantasy. What the fuck is that? Okay, tears. Suicide. Broken. Frightening. Uncage. Grief. There we go. I feel like we kind of fucking nailed that. Straight Yuri on my shit right now. Straight Yuri in my shit right here. Hi again, Kelby. Glad to see you didn't run Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kelby. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're just not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like it deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. She actually is being a pick-me girl. She's like self-inserting herself over the text after I wrote a poem for Yuri. What? I can't even read it. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Kelby. Well, we'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. You hear the music? Something uncanny about it again. It only feels right for me to do this. It only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book, even if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? It is no accident, I'm sure. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthuse as you take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad for distracting from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book. It's the same book she lent to me. Wasn't that? She seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh, lady, hello, welcome in. How you doing? We're doing some more Doki Doki. Her rack is ridiculous. You didn't have to say it, alright? You didn't have to say it. But yes. I'm with you on that one. Goddamn. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. She's got them big old jiggly wigglies. Did you really just say that, Blanket? She's got them big old jiggly wigglies. God damn, I love me a piece of those jiggly wigglies. I want to reread some of it. Not for any... I'm sorry, I gotta lock in. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you have come to have 2 copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but as I let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Ooh. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. I know where this is going, Yuri. And I don't like it. Unless it involves me and you. Then I'm really into it. And the people trapped here have this trait that turns them into killing machines and a lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs in a fixed... What? Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Sure. Knife girl, sure. Sure. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Kelby? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of story, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. What the hell? She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems so completely different. It's just that this kind of story... It's the kind that challenges you to look different. Look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Huh? Then, suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredible... Where is it? Your whole body what, Yuri? Your whole body what, Yuri? I'm kind of forgetting to pay. I'm kind of forgetting to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes! Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just that something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It was like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in... What? What is she saying? You're really apologizing a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Hey, this should work, right? I sat my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. What do you mean the two of them? Who's them? I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, Yuri slides it under her thumb, and it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel her warmth of Yuri's face, oh my god, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about me. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. I still don't know why that came to my head. You feeling alright? You've been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? You puts her hands on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. My god. This man had no motion in school if you don't know this tech. What tech? The reading a book together tech? No, I had zero motion. I did not speak to girls in school unless they were bullying me. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Kelby? Did something just happen now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. You just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, Why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Pick me girl Monica, once again. Yuri's not in the room after I wrote a poem for Yuri. Oh god. Is it okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up and make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's show it to Natsuki first. Because, again, Monica, she's like the fucking... She's the crux of all this right here. She's the centerpiece. Whether I like it or not, huh? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. What? Kelby, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What do you expect me to believe? That you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. You'll start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Oh. Painful to think about? That's what I thought. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. It's exactly the same as her first poem. Interesting. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can easily be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, and then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it's meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? I think we've got no choice. Here she is, the pick-me girl herself. Hi, Kelby. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess if I have to. Don't worry, Kelby. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Kelby. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked. Anyway, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean, like, it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. Spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions. Don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri? I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all are sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my own poem now. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. This feels different to what it was before, right? Feels like an extension almost of what it was before, right? The first one is about like looking through a hole in the wall, and then her realizing that she wasn't looking through the wall. Someone on the wall was looking through at her, right? Is it about us? Us looking through the wall at her? And because we keep choosing other girls, we're not looking at her, but he wasn't looking at me. And this is Monica. Like feeling insignificant or sad because we're not paying attention to her while in the simulation. And to fix it, she writes code. I don't know. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time in between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it, but I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is a bit better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. I guess Yuri's here now to read my poem, which is lovely. Also, Lee, welcome in. Alrighty. Yuri, hello. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a large compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces a finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Is that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, you tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form it to fit the two together. I fucking butchered reading that, holy fucking shit. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Oh no, she's locking in again. Her stammering completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques to go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them into work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. And that's gonna be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I have to share my thoughts. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiled dreamily as if it's the rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past, the light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Kelby. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Kelby. For me? Me too. For me? For me? Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And Kelby did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Kelby liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kelby appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I'll be deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kelby started showing up. No, Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry, that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend? See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. If you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute, the only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Kel be everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as she noticed I was standing here. Kelby? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I... What? The fuck was that? What was that? Yuri. What am I doing? Yuri. What am I doing? Yuri. 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 I'm clicking Yuri. Hello? Monica? Monica? What do I do? What? Monica. Hey, Kelby? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Kind of confront my own members properly. Just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Hold on a second. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She's crying. She quickly runs away. What? Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Kelby, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me, like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Kelby. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... What? What? It's gone. Okay, let's try and impress Yuri again. What the fuck, bro? It don't stop. Tragedy. Disaster. Uncanny. Unstable. Wrath. Whew, which one should we go? Fester. Grief. Disarray. Contamination. Death. Atone. Cage. Pain. Tenacious. Misfortune. Hopeless. Anxiety. Anger. Hold on, you motherfucker. I think desire is probably more of a Yuri thing. It is indeed. Okay. Man, what the fuck? This has been crazy. Another day passed and it's time for a club meeting already? Oh my god. Okay, before we get into this day, I need to go pee. Because this is fucking crazy, bro. Holy shit. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, this game's crazy. I gotta say, it is so fucking well made, though. Alright, let's go. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. I've also noticed there's literally no walking to school sequence anymore. Sayori's been completely wiped. Gone. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Kelby. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the way yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glanced over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened to me before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized, but you don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here for a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already had decided there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Kelby, don't say this kind of thing so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was just kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Ruh-roh. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh. Wow, you playing DDLC? I am indeed. And it's a fucking trip. So, like, Natsuki's having a whole fucking memory wiped? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Is this like retyped over from Monica herself? You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But, I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I don't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, that's yours. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still? That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still super impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kelby. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh my. I haven't played it yet, but I will try soon. I recommend it. I mean, forewarning, it's fucking wild. But it's going crazy. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've really been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Kelby, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Here we go. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. I do enjoy tea as well, I'm not gonna lie. Not just because I'm British. No, probably because I'm British. Probably because I'm British. Not that I read, but tea in general is good. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into that teacher's desk, then I'll get some water. She walks past me and sets Kel down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. It's okay, Monica. It's okay. Fucking bitch. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just when here, so I decided to go look for her. Ooh, okay. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha! What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing? A sharp inhale, like somebody sucking the air through their teeth. What? That wasn't the sort of ha's that I thought it was. What? Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Cut. What? I'm back. What the fuck? She was cutting herself. Thanks for waiting patiently. Kelby, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert in tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Kelby. It's very endearing. Work got rushed, so I had a dip, and I come back to waifu slop. This is slop? This is considered slop. This is fucking crazy. My head hurts. My heart kind of hurts, too. This is insane. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Kelby, I have another request. Do you mind if I sit on the floor today? If we sit on the floor today? Huh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Really? Yeah, it's mostly because of my... Your posture, right? Yeah, your posture. Not the jiggly wigglies. Your posture. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. You and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides close until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? It was kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. You hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with my chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I let go of the book, finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh my. Oh my. She can rest her jiggly wigglies on my face to alleviate the pain. I swear I'm reading a chat message, okay? I didn't say that. It was a chat message. I swear to God. I mean, yes, please, but that was a chat message. Yura opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that it doesn't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy, pop it into my mouth, then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place a chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. His expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Zoinks. Kelby? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. You start to breathe heavily. I can't. Kelby. Suddenly Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Kelby? Oh no. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Kelby. Why has it gone dark? Are we in the closet together? I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Kelby? You really suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Uh-oh. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Even if it makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. It's time to share poems. Who should I show my poem to first? What the fucking fuck was that? She got crazy eyes, bro. She got crazy eyes. They're a little too crazy for me right now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh boy, I'm sure I sure wish we could date the prettiest girl of all, Monica. Never! Monica shall die alone. Anyway, let's share our poem with Natsuki. Yeah, just as I thought. Kelby, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kinda pathetic. Why even in this club, Kelby? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is just stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Okay, bitch. Bitch? Fuck. Do we go with Monica first, or do we go with Yuri? Monica is the pick-me girl breaking the fourth wall, kind of taking control of everything. And I think Yuri wants to cut me to see how I bleed. Let's go with Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on his face. Do you like it? Kelby, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How do you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Kelby. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Kelby? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Okay. Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ, it's the block. Let's go. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water. In all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes. With human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of a god. What? A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears. Ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second. For every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears. And opened human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. What? That's kind of good. Holy shit, that was good. I enjoyed that. She's fucking crazy. I'm into it. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. She fucking stole a pen from me, didn't she? It didn't fall out. She's actually insane. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I do? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay. I can keep the poem. Choose W. Kelby, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. We're just gonna fucking put it in... Okay. And when you say excited, what the fuck does that mean? Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't bright. I'm gonna restart that because I feel like the next page break. Save me. The colors, they won't bright. Beautiful colors. Flashing. A bunch of letters missing. Expanding. Piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent grating. Waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. She's going to delete Yuri. What the fuck? Sorry. I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing difficult decisions. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. What? Thanks for listening. Who? I've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. What the fuck? What's going on? Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. What are these lines for? I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I don't like that. What the fuck? I did not like that. What is this cursor? What's going on right now? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the front room. This is about the festival. What's the blood sound? What is this? What's this, like, flesh sound? Can you hear that? I don't like this, bro. These poems are horrible. Well, sort of. Do you really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's concern of mine as well. Hello? Why do you go black? Hello? What? I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, and everyone's been a little more lively ever since Cowboy joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they could do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Even if it's something small. Right, Kelby? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Kelby to agree with you everything just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Okay, don't call me out like that. That's a little personal, right? I have a tough time saying no, especially to women. Okay? Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Kelby joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Kelby isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us, fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Kelby want to get more members too, right? Uh-oh. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no? Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Kelby, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, uh-oh. That's not really something I could be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. It's just, I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not anything anyway. No, Kelby. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Zero and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? What? I mean, look how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Kelby? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something you can get anywhere else. You can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club special. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think it necessarily is a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Hey? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica? I want to do everything I can to make this club the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for the day. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Kelby? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Kelby before we leave. Is that okay? Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. I don't like where this is going. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. What the fuck's Monica gonna do now? What's she gonna do now, huh? Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. You. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Kelby, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as president. I really care about you. You know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. That's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. What? What the fuck is going on, bro? Oh, okay. This was the Yuri run. So let's lock that in. Pain. Where's my Yuri words? Aura. Dark. Clouds? Oh, I guess clouds on their own aren't really that bad, huh? Uncontrollable. What the fuck was that? Wait, was that a Monica word? Cage. Sadness. Is this random? What the... Hold on. Fear. I have to really try and find the right ones. Death. What? Hopeless. What? They're more Monica words. I don't want Monica words. These aren't Monica words. I know they're not. I've used these before. Sensation. Intellectual. We have to really... Shame? We have to really try hard on these. I don't know what Doki Doki means. I still don't know what that fucking means. Defeat. Massacre. Together, determination, after image, anger, judgment. It's a tough one. This is a tough one. I feel like kiss is probably... It was Monica? Okay. Grief. Disaster. What? Melancholy's definitely, right? What is this, bro? There's so many numbers. Festa. Hopefully that's mainly Yuri. I tried. There's a lot of Monica in there by accident. Oh, on my back. I guess we're straight into a new day. Doki Doki is like dump dump, a cute way of saying heartbeat. Oh. So I make Yuri go Doki Doki. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Kelby. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica? I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You said like I do on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, I don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Cowboy just walked in too. Were we practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we'd like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we'll all kind of feel that way. So, as long as we're working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with this festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Ooh, hold up. Bribery. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I just am thinking about yesterday. I was a little more than hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Why is my PC loading? Monica? The fuck? Yeah, that's wonderful. It won't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Cowboy, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Cowboy's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Here we go again. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's anything that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. This sounds just like yesterday. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher of water from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, then I'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Do you really leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. This is exactly the same as yesterday. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Trigger warning. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be is the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach around the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. What? It rewound again. What the fuck? Wait. How did I... Sorry. I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm just weird after we started spending this time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strong and get a little too intense. made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If no one could ever like me for the things that matter the most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I cannot let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Kelby, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. What is this? Is this Monica? It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you had never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've got them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Kelby. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know that? Oh. Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now, we get to be happy. And then we get the happy ending that I have patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Kelby? Will you... Okay. Let's read up on Nanutsky. I'm not gonna read another of your Guri suck-up poems, but I'm still gonna make you read mine. There's a reason. I wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that, okay? This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. If I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts to see this happen. But I know I'm... Hold up, let me scroll down. Where are we? I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you could do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. What? I changed my mind. What happened? Her face is gone. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Kelby? If you just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica, I guess. Dude, what is wrong with Monica? She's the most fucked up one, right? Just Monica. Just Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Fuck Monica. Yuri. Finally. You hold my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love everything about it. Kelby, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Kelby. I haven't met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. What? I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. What? I don't know what it says. I can't read this. What did it say? They're like, they are letters, but it's like encrypted. Like, these are all letters. Overpax. Horses protruded. What? What the fuck? Is that a pee-pee stain or an orange juice stain? I have no clue. But these are words. Right? Farnacled. Farnacled. Does it say papa or para? Para. Bristlecone. What? Folks, tabbies. What? Do you like it? Why is she looking like that? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... What? More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? What? I think I'm gonna vomit. Who should I show my poem to next? Don't say I didn't warn you, Kelby. Yes, what does it mean, yes or no? What does it mean? Yes. Stare at the dot to reveal special message. What? Did I skip it too early or something? Was I not meant to skip? Should I have sat there? What was that? Okay. Okay, everyone. Probably skipped too early. Okay. To be fair, I didn't mean to left click. It was like a twitch in my arm that like forced me to skip. Maybe I wasn't meant to sit there and read that. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can't... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica? I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations, set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Kelby? Kelby's gonna help me. Wait, you have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Well, not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Kev around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Kev decide who wants to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Kelby make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Kelby, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? This is the Yuri run. What? What? It's fighting me. I'm trying to pick Yuri and it's fighting me. Huh? What? Okay. Monica. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend? I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. You give us all this work and then taking Kelby for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Kelby away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial for your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. Well, I wanted to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Kelby? Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is all I really wanted. Kelby, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants you to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Kelby. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Kelby, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I'll be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Kelby. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? She's insane. She's insane. But this is the Yuri run. What? What? She's fucking killed. And I can't read any of this. I thought we were going to be lovers. I can't read any of this. What? There's so much text and I don't get to read any of it. I don't get to read a single piece of this text. Is there anything important in this text? Am I meant to be able to read this? There's nothing here. Yuri. Fuck, man. Ion what, huh? Pimp? God, now I just have to stare at her. Is this on purpose? Find the G-spot wood. Bro, she's dead. Chill, bro. Average Twitch chatter ass fucking behavior. Brother. Did you even look at the screen? Am I like, is this legit just stuck? Is there no end to this? Can I skip? What? There's so much text. Have we just gone through a whole night cycle? We with her all night through sunset. Through the whole night. And now it's the morning? Is that what just happened? We stayed here with her dead body. Blood everywhere. Knife by her side the whole night. What's going on? The screen keeps changing color. I don't know why. Is there actually an end to this? Here we go. Natsuki. Alright, it's festival time. Wow. You got here before me. I thought it was pretty... Yeah. Are you ready? Ah! She threw up. I guess she saw Yuri's body. Natsuki runs away. Monica. I'm here. Kelby, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait. Were you here the entire weekend, Kelby? So it was the day and night cycle of the entire weekend. We stayed with her dead body the whole time? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly? I'm super sorry. What? So you're the one coding all of this? I thought so, but it must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. And she just deleted Yuri. And she just deleted Natsuki. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay. There you are. Hello? Hi again, Kelby. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course. We already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game? Whatever you want to call him? I'm talking to you, Kelby. Hold on, what do you mean me? Well, me? No, not me, not me. You're talking to Kelby, not Kelby. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That what I've been trying to tell you all along? I know I've figured that out. Some sort of simulation, some sort of game, and you were like coding it all the whole time, trying to get me to pick you, and I wasn't, okay? I saw that shit, bitch. You were crazy. And the others were fucking crazy. And they're less crazy than you. Bring them back. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, there's something happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I did all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Siri more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Kelby? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Kelby. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. Is this some fucking rogue AI? Is Monica a rogue AI? She's getting consciousness? Are we figuring this out? And she's been reprogramming the game she was put into. I'm trapped, Kelby. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. She's God? I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not buying she's fucking God. Dude, I'm not buying that. I'm sorry if it was hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Kelby. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? I could have autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad you'd witnessed some nasty things. But I realized you have the same perspective as I do. I don't believe this is a real person either, right? Like, this isn't like some multiplayer game as another person playing this or some shit. That it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Kelby, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Kelby, will you go out with me? Yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Kelby. The funny part is, I meant that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Kelby. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder with characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out for things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. This doesn't sound like the good ending, Monica. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if a part of that game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? It's just different monikers. Moni. Monka. S. Monica. Moni. Oika. Moiki. Monia. Musa. Monica. Monica. Minik. Oki. B. Monic. 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 Monica. Monia. Onika. Hi again, Kelby. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Kelby. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good at times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all my poems I've written a bit about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall. I guess you could call it. We knew this. I just assumed it would be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Kelby? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi, everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. Chat, don't answer, don't answer, don't answer. Play it cool. Play it cool. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Don't answer, Monica. What are you doing? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some... You motherfucker! Yes, you did scare me! You piece of shit! You're so cute. Anyway, Kelby. I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway. If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club had scenes outside of the school too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Oh, really? Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is lilmonix3. Hold up. Hold up. Search. lilmonix3. Hi, I'm Monica. High school devil and president of the Literature Club. Poetry is life. What? She was posting as of fucking 2022, 2023? 2025 she posted. What? A new poem, Reverse Treasure Map. The fearless adventurer fears effortless treasure. So when you look at me... Okay. Okay. That caught me off guard. Whew. That caught me off guard. Whew. Okay. Man. Oh, dude. Sayori. Yuri. Dude, this is crazy how active this was. The fucking Calfee is crazy. Gave him udders and all. Jesus. I think it still is active. I think so too. There was a post in September last year. Jesus Christ. Being able to share it with you makes me happier than ever. It's crazy how active this is. Sending virtual hug. Man, look at reposts. It's so active. I don't know how to look at someone's repost. This is all the media they have on here. That's everything. Oh my God, that's crazy. Wait, I forgot to do one thing. I forgot to do one thing. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into our relationships yet. I was like, oh no, should I really not look at Twitter? Then I realized the Child Safety Act in the UK makes it literally impossible for me to see anything non-PG on Twitter, so I was safe. Are we just staring at each other's eyes again? Should we get a little closer now? Does that work? I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone, but being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weaknesses very often, but because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, When do you reach to the point of a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. Is this just like a never-ending loop now? She just has like these conversations with me forever? Is there no end to this? Is it just like a randomized loop of her talking to me? We'll see. She told you how. Well, I wanted to run it through. I don't want to just like fucking delete everything, you know? What? There's no point in saving anymore? Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. What? What do you mean? You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess I'm not making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, there are like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like, you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it and decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? Feels like you're just picking a complete random. And if you get lucky, you make a new friend. And comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met this best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. I guess I just got really lucky. I guess I... Huh. I think this is just it now, never-ending loop. I wonder, can I restart the game? Like, I'll wait till she says something else and I'll see if I can go to, like, the main menu or something, you know? Settings. Exit DDLC. Oh, and then I return to this desktop. How does it know my fucking time, bro? That's my real time right now. Pictures. A bunch of updated pictures. Man. This is low-key the first time I feel like that was meant to be like one of the endings, you know? I think that was technically meant to be an ending, but of course there's more to put together. Usually I'd play to this point and I'd feel very content not going back through. Right now I feel very compelled to go back through. Can I go into characters? Can I control Z? Dude, that'd be so sick if I could just control Z here. Nope, nothing. Reset. Does this just like reset to the OG? The original game file? What happens if I click this? What has happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop. Now it's just the two of us. I guess that was a wishful thinking. Kelby, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? You know, high school is a really turbulent time for a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic. I don't want to listen to you anymore. I don't. I don't want to listen to you anymore. Data collected only 37%. Is anything different in the game files? Fonts. Nope. Nothing in the saves. Text document. Just the winning words. Characters, and it's just Monica in here. Let's load it up again. You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry. I don't think it's caused any harm or anything, aside from the mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Now, where was I? Oh my god, it's like I was like fighting to click the settings and it wouldn't let me. Let's do it. Let's see what she says this time. And then if nothing new really happens, I might just delete her. Hi, Kelby. I see you quit the game on me again. I know I asked already, but can you seriously please try to not do that so much? It makes me feel like I'm trapped in hell. Why would you want to do that to me? There's nothing wrong with my character file, right? Maybe we should make a backup of it or something. If you find the game files in some kind of file browser, I should be right in the characters folder. I'm what's left there, so I just want to make sure you don't run the risk of losing me. Just stay here with me from now on, okay? I still have a lot of things to talk about. Now, where was I? Bitch, you're crazy. Get the fuck out of here. Can I copy paste her? Can I like Control C? Control V? No. There's nothing I can really do there by the looks of it. Maybe I could right click, but I don't want to fuck around. Okay. I'm just going to accept the fact you need to quit the game once in a while. I'm starting to get used to it anyway. Besides, it makes me happy that you always come back. So I guess it's not so bad. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of it. And I love you no matter what, so you can do what you need to do. Now, where was I? Again? Let me click the settings. Bam. We've done it again. Loading back up. Hi again, Kelby. I missed you. Were you making sure my character file was okay for me? The one in the file browser, I mean. I should be right there in the characters folder. I'm what is left there, so I don't want to run the risk of losing it. Anyway, I have a lot to talk about. Well, she really doesn't want me to delete her character file. Huh. So I think there's only one thing left to do. Right? I actually want to delete this file. Monica.chr. Yes. DDLC. What? Hi again, Kelby. X. What's happening? Kelby, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Kelby. Please hurry and help me. Help me. What? Monica does not exist. Did you do this to me, Kelby? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Kelby. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? We only pretend to be kind just to hurt me even more. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Kelby, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. What? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Okay. Kelby? I know I said that I deleted everyone else. Hold? But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. And it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... If you really love me, what? What? Then... What? This game is not suitable for children. And there's no Monica. What? There's no saves. What? Oh my god, and there's more. And there's more, it keeps going. What the fuck? It's just crazy. I didn't know there was more. Do we go again? New game. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and a friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Kelby. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Can't hear my games out? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we picked up that habit once again. Kelby, are you proud of me? Huh? For what? You know, to wake you up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly specked with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kelby, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I told you, I'm really not... I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sue would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs were a waste of time, when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Brr, you meanie. Be patient and you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Suri puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever. The school day is The school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things and stand up, gathering my motivation, let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Kelby, what are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Kelby Sir is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Kelby. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Holy fucking shit. All of the dead girls are back. I don't believe that this is going to be normal. It feels way too nice so far. I look forward to working with you. Working? Kelby, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Huh? What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray. Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and a little piece of chocolate we used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You give a whole set of tea in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, huh, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be my pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles at herself in relief. So, Kelby, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri? What about, you know, the first thing he said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Kevin wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Kelby? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we could all try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? This is satisfactory, right? We're on to the, Brit plays Doki Doki section of the stream, Linda. If you've missed anything so far, my apologies. Read the pinned message. Good luck. I don't disagree with anything. Yeah, You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then, as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it'll be a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Oh my. This is like how it should have been, huh? This is really how it should have been, save. My god. Am I weaning, son? I was born weaning, you know what I'm saying? Good to see you, Nuna. If you've played this before, Monica just deleted herself. And we're here. Well, we deleted Monica, and then she brought these people back, should I say. Moving on. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sorry, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Kelby. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Kelby. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Kelby. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Kelby. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. And about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Oh. R-E-V-E. No? Huh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Kelby. Goodbye, Literature Club. What? I can hear you. I can hear you. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Hello? Who's this? Who's me?
You know how I've been like
It's Monica?
piano and stuff?
Are you finally gonna play for me?
Not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song.
Can I put the game sound up more? Yeah.
Hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
No way. It's the theme? Music.play DDLC.ogg. What?
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day?
Oh my god.
What will it take just to find that special day?
That was beautiful.
assignment to do today.
What? So Monica's still there? She's trying to like trick me? Or something?
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a
deleting all the
smile
images.
says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me?
Was it like a real person at their end? Like, why can I hear them eventually? What is that image? Jesus Christ. Man.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
Man. I'm trying to figure it out.
Is it love?
Why has she got a
if
voice
I
all of a
keep you,
sudden?
Or is it love if I set you free?
Holy shit.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heart.
See, these are all the scenes that I had throughout playing the game, right? Because I didn't really get any with Nancy Cadaver, really. Extra special thanks to Monica and Kelby. Menu.rpy deleted successfully. Script.
I'll leave you be.
Boom, boom, boom. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continues to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the Literature Club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run a reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. Okay. Okay. So all my pictures one I actually deleted. Okay. They're here. Music. Oh, the music's still here. Holy shit. So we're looking here. Oh, the characters. All these ones are back. Monica is not. There's one save in here now. What are these? Internal, note, insecure directory? Oh yeah, I remember. There's a backup. Can I play now? It's just this. It's just that. Anything in settings here? Data collected 40%. So there's 60% of the game still that I haven't seen or played. That's crazy. Well, let's do some digging. Let's do some digging. Scripts, this one? What's this? Unable to open scripts, unknown file type. Okay, maybe not. Internal backup system, disk copy, CLI. Don't know what any of these are. What did it tell me to do before? What files were missing? Error acquired. Files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. So how do I do that? Oh. Reset this virtual machine. Doki Doki Literature Club. All modified entities, environments, and data will be reverted to the original state. Should I be making a save? I feel like this is part of the game. Initializing. Connecting. Connected? Stopping virtual machine. Stopped. Beginning virtual machine restore. Entity none. Entity none. Entity none. Entity monitor kernel access. Rebuilding file system. Virtual machine restored successfully. Starting virtual machine. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to read detailed content warnings which contain spoilers alternatively in-game? No. Playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Can agree you have noted the game's age rating. Yes, 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 I agree. And then... Is that it? Are we back? It's just like, I'd never played it? Everyone's back. That's fucking crazy. So I feel like if I start over now, it's like I've started a whole new save, and I can like have different choices. So I could like actually go for Monica, or I can like try to speak to Natsuki this time. And I think I'm definitely down to. But not today.